Че и който in Bulgarian. What these words they have in common? Why foreigners confuse them even though they sound so different? I'll explain you in this video the mystery. So, che and който, in a strange way, our students make mistakes. Why? Because che can be translated as that in English, and който sometimes can be also translated with that. But there is a big difference, and let's see it together. Okay? Che, we use it after a verb. So we can say, мисля, че, I think that. I think that you're beautiful. Yeah? Or, вярвам, че, I believe that. Надявам се, че, I hope that something is true. Yeah? So, че after a verb. Който, you use it in a very different way. You can say, моливът, който ми даде е тук. The pencil that you gave me, it's here. Wait, stop. Again that, yeah? So in English, you can say, yeah, the pencil that you gave me, it's here. So който, let's see a bit more about this pronoun. Който replaces a noun, but what I mean by this, it's the pencil that you gave me. So, който ми даде, in this sense, it's replacing the word pencil, the word that it's on the first place in the sentence. It's a masculine pronoun, който, yeah, so you can use it with masculine words that can be objects or people. We can be, for example, мъжът, който ходи по улицата е Иван. The man who walks on the street, it's Ivan. But here we don't say the man that walks on the street, or we can say it, but actually the right way to say it in English, or the way how we can replace it in English, can be the man who walks on the street. So in English, the problem actually here comes from English, not from Bulgarian. For us Bulgarian language speakers, che and който are two very different things. We don't confuse them, we don't mix them, and we know when to use which form. For foreigners, it's difficult because of the translation into English, because as you see, sometimes който can be that, sometimes can be who, and sometimes che can be that. So as you see, it gets a bit mixed. Let's see който, because actually it can change by gender as well. You can say която for a lady or an object that it's feminine gender. Жената, която ходи по улицата е Петя. The woman that walks on the street is Petya. Което can be for neutral. Кафето, което купих е тук. The coffee that I bought is here. Yeah? And които, it's for plural. Хората, които познавам, дойдоха. The people that I know came. Okay? So you need to see what is the gender of the first word. Is it masculine, feminine, neutral, or plural? And then choose the correct form of който. Is it masculine, feminine, neutral, or plural? To replace the first word. It's a complex sentence. It's a bit more advanced vocabulary. I know it can be difficult for you if you're only now starting to learn Bulgarian, but definitely if you live in Bulgaria, if you talk to any Bulgarians, you hear който, която all the time. I hope now it makes a bit more sense for you. And remember, don't translate always directly from English or from your language, because sometimes this translation can confuse you. So in a way, който can be that or who. Че, it's translated as that. So for example, мисля, че си красива. I think that you're beautiful. So че after a verb, and който, която, което, които after a noun. This is also a good way for you to recognize when to use which form. Of course, if you recognize what is a verb in Bulgarian, what is a noun. Let us know what questions you have in the comments. Let us know if everything is clear for you. If you would like us to explain something else. My name is Kristina from Educational Center Kristina Progress. We have classes. We try to make this free content so that it's helpful for you. Let us know also in the comments what other topics you would like us to create for you in the future, because you see that we try to listen to you. We talk to our students, we talk to our followers in different social media, we see the comments, we try to answer. So we try to interact with you, so interact with us too. I hope our content is helpful for you.